Okay, so I did not mean to make a dress up your purse video. I'm not sponsored by them in any way. I just bought 2 items based on Yoda's recommendation of the bicolor shorter chain, and then Autumn's recommendation of the conversion for your pochette accessories to make it into a multi-pochette accessories. And I have to tell you, at first, I really wasn't very happy. I had a hard time figuring it out. And so I'm going to show you how I work through the process, because you may have some of these other bags, and that way you'll know whether it works or not for you based on how it looks on my bags. And at the very end, if you stick around, you'll see my favorite choices. All right, take care. Bye. I got the little extender from Dress Up Your Purse, which I'll show you here in a bit, that transforms your pochette accessories and your mini pochette into a multi-pochette. And then I also got this chain, which is a bicolor chain in gold, and it's got like a gunmetal too. And I thought I was going to absolutely love this, and I like it, but it is a little heavy. So I was going to weigh it and compare it to this one that I've got from Samorga. The other thing is I thought that I would be able to use it on my Gucci bag that I draped the pearls across the front that I got from Samorga. And it is just not, it is not long enough to do that. It would be like right across the emblem. So that's not going to work. So then I thought, okay, where else can I use this in my collection? And really, I guess I could put it on my Speedies. That might look nice. I'll grab one of those in a second. This chain here, like I talked about, is the 20 link chain, I believe, from Samorga. I'm going to take it off of my bag, and I'm going to weigh it, because I'm just curious, because this Dress Up Your Purse one feels kind of heavy. Some people might think that means it's good quality. Some people might not want the weight. I'm kind of more into not wanting the weight. So I'm going to weigh, the Samorga one is 2.7 ounces. The Dress Up Your Purse one is 2.8. So even though it feels heavy, I think it's just because it's bulky. It's basically the same weight, but it is like a thicker link. So I'm going to put it right here on my pochette accessories. I mean, that looks cute. It looks like it's up just a little high to me on the bag. I think I like the drape better with my gold chain from Samorga. So I'm going to grab my Speedy B and see what it looks like on that bag. I'll be right back. I'm back. So here it is on my Speedy. I mean, I do think it looks nice. It drapes a little bit too much here for me, and I don't think I like it with my Louis Vuitton accessory. Also, the golds are just not a super great match. The Louis Vuitton is a darker gold. That doesn't matter so much on the pochette accessories, but it matters a little more on something if you're going to hang like the Louis Vuitton Facets charm right next to it. It does match the hardware really well on the Speedy, because the Speedy's got like 3 different colors of hardware, and the one right here on the chaps, it's lighter. So color wise, it looks pretty darn good. So yeah, I like it with the Speedy. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty good. And just for reference, this is what I normally put on this particular Speedy. I've got the LV Facets charm, and then I've got the Samorga 15 link chain. So, and just for reference, the chain, it's too short for the Prada Re edition too. You can see it's going to smack the emblem, which means it would probably scratch it all up. So I would not use this Dress Up My Purse chain with the Prada Re edition. This is interesting. You can see here that these 2 chains are the same length, just around 11 inches. And the thicker one, it's just like with jewelry. You need to get a bigger size when you have thicker links, because it's going to fit smaller, like around your wrist if it's a bracelet or a necklace on your neck. This hangs nicer on my pochette accessory. It actually hangs longer, even though this is the same length. So you just need to keep that in mind when you're buying this chain. And this chain only comes in 2 lengths. It comes in a long length, like for crossbody, I think, or shoulder, and then it comes in this length, which is more for accessorizing or for a little top handle. So in summary, on the bicolor Dress Up Your Purse chain, I'm not sure about the longer length, but this shorter length that's just over 11 inches, I don't like it, as well as my Samorga 20 link chain. And it's because since it's chunkier, it hangs just a little higher on my pochette accessories. And it's a little bit too long, in my opinion, for the Speedy. So it would be better if it was like an inch or inch and a half shorter for the Speedy. It'd be better if it was an inch or an inch and a half longer for this bag. So I don't really have a bag that I absolutely love it on. I'm going to keep trying and seeing if I can find one. So if you have the Riley 22 by Coach, it does look really sharp with this bag. This chain, the chain that this bag comes with, the strap, is part chain, and I've disconnected my chain from the leather part, but I can reconnect it with this little ring that I put on it. So if you wanted to, you could use this chain with this bag and then use the leather strap hooked to this chain for your crossbody or shoulder length, depending on how you wanted to do it. So that's an option for this chain. It drapes really nicely on that bag and it just changes it up. I'm still trying to make this work, but what I did is I hooked an O spring ring to the D-rings that Longchamp has on their extra small bag. I may have to do a couple smaller D-rings rather than one big one, because it's gonna cause a little bit of a problem getting into this bag, because this one is on this side and this one is on this side. But once I get it figured out, I really think that this is gonna totally change up the wearability for this bag, because so many of the extra small bags are made with either gunmetal or silver hardware. And if it has gunmetal in it, then you can wear this chain with it, and then it's gonna go with your gold jewelry a little bit better. I mean, well, it will go with your gold jewelry awesome with this chain. So that's an option, but again, I think I'm gonna have to find like 2 small gold rings to put on each side, and that's gonna be the best way. Okay, I think I found the absolute most perfect way to wear this chain from Dress Up My Purse. I'm gonna use this on this bag, and then my Cuir Longchamp extra small in the antique pink for sure, because they're pretty plain and this gives them a little bit of bling with the alternating gunmetal and gold links. What I did is I used one of the Mautto mini O spring rings on this side, and I used 2 on this side because it has to go over the zipper, so that way you get an even drape with this side and this side on the front. So you can grab this as a handle, although I would tend to just grab these and then use the gunmetal crossbody strap that I've shown you in the past that you can find on Amazon. And I think that's gonna just be amazing. It's gonna also give you the option to wear this bag with gold jewelry. Not that you couldn't do it before, but if you don't like mixing metals, then this gives you an option to mix metals so where you can wear gold jewelry and not clash with your bag. Okay, so here's my thought on the extender that you can get from Dress Up Your Purse. Autumn Beckman reviewed this, and I'm gonna have to agree with her. I really like it. I have my favorite strap with it, and I do feel like that holds the 2 loops together really nicely. Now the pochette accessories come with a strap that hooks on in this way, so I think that's a really nice way to fasten them together on the side. I put the mini pochette tab on this side, and then I put the pochette accessories tab on this side, and that's what I hooked this extension to, which is what I bought from Dress Up My Purse. And it allows you to drape the chain from the mini pochette really nicely across the front, and it hangs very level. So I do like it. I think it looks pretty darn nice. There's kind of I'm trying to do it sideways because I feel like it'll look better once it's in iMovie. Okay, when you set it down, it looks really nice as long as this piece here is put behind it, because if you flop it forward, I guess it looks okay still as long as it's sitting, but that gives it a lot more slack, so this piece is more likely to fall. But if it's behind it, it does put tension there, so it keeps it upright. Okay, so here's one more option. I've got a little chain strap on this, and of course, you can always use your leather strap that comes with the pochette accessories. But that's how the chain strap looks. I don't think it hangs quite as well as when you have this side secured together with that loop of leather. But it still works, and it kind of depends on how far this is spread out with your arm. I would say definitely it probably works best crossbody, because it just doesn't hang quite as straight on the shoulder, at least with the chain strap. Now, I think if I had the leather strap on it, that's for the short setting, it would work. Okay, here we go again. I've got the leather strap on instead of the chain strap for the top strap. So I would say definitely this is the way to do it. I have the clip on this side hooking to the tab on the regular part of the pochette, the larger pochette, and then that's where I'm hooking them together with the dress up your purse part. And then on this side, I did the loop of leather, and I actually did it backwards. I usually like for the little thing to stick out, but you can see I hooked the two D-rings together there with the multi-pochette tab kind of laying here on the outside. So I think that looks pretty nice. And it's all about how you hold this side. So when you're using it, it hangs straight. But when you're not using it, when it's not on you and getting spread out, then it hangs crooked. Okay, this is definitely my favorite way to wear it. I've got the Speedy bandolier strap on it. It's a really nice crossbody length. I hooked a O-ring on this side, you see, to hook the tab from the mini pochette to the larger pochette, the regular pochette. And then I've got the extender over there hooking to the tab of the larger pochette. So they're balanced. I've got a tab here and a tab here. And it's just super comfortable to wear that way. And the chain drapes really nicely. And this here is going to keep it in place even after you take the strap off. Okay, guys, so in summary, this is a total dress up my purse win. And I really had to work my way through it to be able to tell you that I thought it was a win, but I really do. So you've got your Longchamp option for the bicolor chain, and it allows you to wear your jewelry that's gold with the gunmetal black hardware. I think that is amazing. Now I want more of the plain ones so that I can wear this particular chain with it, and I would highly recommend this chain. As far as the conversion kit, I don't have the strap on anymore, but this is a win too. This really lets you wear your bag in a different way. And my favorite strap to use with it out of the 4 I tried was definitely the Speedy bandolier strap that was just a little wider. So if you end up buying an Ebene colored strap off Mautto or one of the other sites out there, you're gonna have, I think it's gonna look a little better if you go a little wider, you know, just not super skinny, and end up with a clip on both sides. That would be my recommendation. All right, take care. Bye.